They don't.
No,
Whatever.
nobody cares. We just start
Nobody
whenever.
cares. Yeah, it's like screw this. Oh, are we live?
Maybe, possibly. I'm sorry. The 25 people watching, I'm so sorry.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sidejag, the show where we talk about movies, TV shows, food, and whatever the hell else we feel like talking about. Not gonna lie.
It is called Sidejag.
It is called Sidejag, and we will be jagging and jigging and hell, let's just get started. I, of course, am your host, which, I mean, if we need an introduction, I'm Dean, and he is Hifivega. Yeah, baby. And we're here. We're going to have fun. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the Adam Project over off of Netflix. If you haven't had an opportunity to watch this, for one, come on, really? I mean, what else are you doing in your world that's so damn important? It's an awesome show. It's just action adventure.
Reynolds.
It's Ryan Reynolds doing the Deadpool thing again, but without a mask on. I mean, come on, it's so cool. And then watched a couple episodes of Reacher. We're going to talk about that, and whatever else happens to pop in. So let's get started, shall we? What have you been up to, man?
I've been watching. I haven't been watching that much TV. Not as much as I hoped. Because I hope to finish Reacher, but we're like halfway through.
Dude, I haven't watched any TV at all. Like,
really?
Sunday was like the first Sunday in weeks that I like nothing. Like, so here's how my Sunday went. Which a lot of people, how do you find time? So usually what happens is I get home Saturday night, and I'll pick a TV show or a series, and I'll watch it all the way through until Sunday morning. I'll get a couple hours of sleep Sunday night, and then I'll wake up and we'll go do family stuff. Bobby's here. This Saturday night we had to babysit.
Oh
yeah. So I got to play with the 3-year-old, and Sue got to take care of the baby, and we had a blast. I mean, it was intellectually equal. So I mean, we were just on point.
Is your house baby proof?
No. Not at all.
No,
not at all.
This is the problem, because one of my good friends has a 3-year-old. I think he's 3 now. The dude, coolest little kid ever. He is a maniac. He's a wild man. He just gets into everything. And Cassie, I was like, please, can you baby proof this place? He cannot die on our watch.
Yeah. Well, so the nice thing is she watches him every Thursday. So he's extremely familiar with the place. He has his toys. He has his corner. He knows what he can do and what he can't do. So that's not a problem. Like, he knows his limitations.
Right.
Because this is like a second home to him. So he knows what to do. He knows not to touch certain things, because there's a lot of do not touch in this house.
Everything.
Everything. So he knows what he can and can't touch. And
if he touches the middle shelf, he's gonna die.
Yes. He can't reach. He's 3, man. He's only like
what I'm saying.
Tall.
If he touches that, it's all going.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's not particle board. That's real wood, man. That's like pine.
Yeah.
That's just.
Well, I can tell it's flex. You got a little flexage going on.
I think it was flexed when I put it in there. See where the treadmill was. But no. So we had a babysit. So we had a good time. Fortunately we had just gotten a giant cardboard box in, like giant cardboard box, like
fort.
Fort. Screw Fort roller coaster.
Oh, there you go.
I dropped him I put a pillow on the bottom of it. I dropped him in it, and I just shook the shit out of him. And he just thought that was the funniest thing in the world. So much so that he had me get out.
Yeah.
Or he got out and he tried to put me in it. And I'm like, seriously? And he's like lifting up my foot to put my foot in the box. So I hopped in the box, and I just kind of like shook it with him.
Yeah.
And then eventually we fell over and crashed, and we thought it was hilarious. So we had a great time. So it was, that was
next time you get the iPad. First person view roller coaster, and you go with the turns.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, he's too young for that. But yeah, good idea. But no, so anyways, they stayed for a while, and then after that I was way tired because I'd gone running and then played with him for hours, and then it was just like, I'm ready for bed. Thank God, grandparenting is hard. And I'm not even a grandpa. So I passed out, woke up the next day, and it was, Sunday, and Haley was all set and ready to go. So we went to lunch, and then we went grocery shopping, and then we came back. And dude, I never fall asleep on a Sunday, but
You
I sat
napped
down
it?
on the couch.
Yeah.
Boom. It was a love seat too, man. Feet were hanging off the end. I still
Wow.
just fell asleep. And what woke me up was they were watching this stupid TV show called Below Deck. I
I've
don't know
heard
if
of
you,
it, but I've never seen it.
it's a reality show about people that work on expensive yachts.
Oh.
And
Man,
they
gotta
had
ask.
Roy
Is Robin
Orbison.
Leach in it?
No, he's not.
Then
But
I'm not
Roy
watching it.
Orbison Jr. was the guest on this, and he was drunk and he was yelling. And I just kind of like had my eyes closed, and I go, "Does this
Yeah.
asshole know that he is waking me up from my nap?"
Yeah.
Which was me politely going, "Could you guys turn this
Yeah.
crap down?" You know.
This reminds me of we done a sunset cruise at Orange Beach last year.
Yeah.
And which, listen, great people were sitting by, but they played Sweet Home Alabama on there. And the drunk Alabama, it's Alabama, we're interstate. So Sweet Home Alabama, and then they roll tide, roll. It's like, oh God, just please song end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super drunk. So I was a little drunk too, so I wasn't as annoyed as I could have been, but
so what was your excuse for not watching any extensive amounts of TV?
I've been doing some work. I put together a load resistor bank, man.
Or you were doing like responsible shit, like stuff for like YouTube and like making videos and stuff.
Well, plus I changed my work schedule up a little bit, so it gives me less time in the evenings. It's great. I get to sleep in a little bit, but less time in the evenings.
I don't know how I'd feel about that, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what is weird is I feel the same amount of tired.
Yeah.
I got 2 hours more sleep and I feel the same amount of tired. It's like it's no difference.
Yeah. I threw Alexis Stana, which shed and pushed rocks off it. Also fell asleep on sister's bunk bed. Fell off. Fractured eye socket 2 days before. Oh
my goodness.
God.
No. Kids are the worst, man.
Oh,
Kids
damn.
are the worst.
Yeah, been watching Daredevil. Oh, waiting to hear your.
Is there a new Daredevil? Wait, is she talking about the Netflix Daredevil?
Yeah, the original Netflix series Daredevil. Because remember, they had that third season that kind of came out right after they were like, Disney was going, yeah, we're kind of done.
Yeah.
And plus, they've just moved all of those over to Disney Plus.
Oh, Daredevil's great.
Daredevil was awesome. Yeah. Like that was out of all of those, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Iron Fist, and all that. And the chick one that
Jessica Jones.
Couldn't stand that one.
Dude, I actually like that one, but the Iron Fist is the one I couldn't stand.
Iron Fist was terrible.
This is unacceptable.
I couldn't get into. I would go back and try Jessica Jones again, just because I liked her, and I liked the acting. Just had a really hard time with the story. It just, I don't know. I didn't think
Netflix... And it had the dude from Doctor Who in it. Like, he wasn't a great villain.
No.
And
I just didn't think Netflix did a good job of storytelling in those. I don't know, but Daredevil was awesome.
Daredevil was great.
I just went back and watched the last season of that a couple months back because I hadn't watched it, and I was like, I knew he was going to be as a cameo in the Spider-Man thing. So I was like, and plus, watching Hawkeye, and I was like, ooh, I should go back and watch the end of Daredevil just to see what happened there. So Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Blue compared to Daredevil. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they sucked. And it was funny though, because when they did the one where they put them all together,
the Defenders,
that was actually pretty good.
I know. I like the Defenders. So I watched everything leading up to it because of Defenders, except Iron Fist. I had to draw a line. I was like, no.
Yeah, that one went nowhere fast. Yeah. But I feel like Defenders was just an extension of Daredevil, because if you looked at it, he was really the center point of the show. And
it was his bad guys they were fighting. The I don't forget what they're called. They're like the Foot Clan, basically, from Ninja Turtles.
All right, what is that? Discover that the nun in season 3 is okay. I don't think I watched the nun.
I don't think so either.
I did watch this one nun show where they were they had this metal ring that it was supposed to be like the halo of God, got put in the back of one of the nuns. And so she could do like super cool shit, but the rest of them carried around like Uzis and submachine guns and crap, and they had to like fight evil demons and all this neat shit. I don't know, but it was really good. And then there was some like thing that was buried underneath the Vatican that actually was the person. Warrior nuns. Thank you, dude. She's on point.
I know.
You're coming on the show. Warrior nuns. Yeah, totally dig that, man. That was cool. That was a fun weekend. I totally watched the whole thing.
I realize what I watched now. I did watch some TV, but you know what I was watching?
What?
Raised by Wolves, season 2. I finished it.
Oh, see? That's important.
So listen, I don't know if I like this show or not, but I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
And I wanted to figure out what was going on. I have no idea what happened. I have an idea of like what happened generally.
Yeah.
But I don't know what actually really happened.
So the show was this above you.
Yes, I
want
to watch an explainer on what other people theorize is happening.
Damn.
Because I know what happened.
Yeah.
But I don't like understand it. Like,
oh, see, now that sucks.
Yeah.
Because that was like watching the original Dune back in the day.
Right.
Like, you're just watching, going, all right, this is neat shit. Like, okay, like Pal, Kapui, they're talking, whatever, and sand and blue eyes, and it's like. And then you got those, what do you think of Dune? I thought it was cool, but I have no idea what happened. I don't even know why I liked it. And they're like, well, let me explain to you what the Lord Harkonnen and you're just going, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow, all that was going on? I didn't see any of it.
Right. You know? Well, there's like a lot of religious overtone. I mean, the whole thing's about religion. Like the group are... Which one did you get?
I was Raised by Wolves. Interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm laughing at all of them because I love Cassie.
She takes a bow. You said it right this time. You said it right. Cassie? You didn't say Casey.
I'm trying. It sucks because I know a Casey and a Cassie, and it's like I know a Jaime too, but it's spelled like Jamie, and it throws me off every time. So, and I know how annoyed he gets with it, so I try really hard, but it's
which should be easy because it's like hi me.
No, but it's spelled like Jamie, so it's wrong.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's a whole other thing. Iron Fist sucked. Yes, it did.
Yeah, Iron Fist.
Get past the first episode. Raised by Wolves, mother, father. Oh, really?
It's very It was. They had 2 groups.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you. See if it.
I got the gist of it. I mean, I've seen the trailers and kind of figured out what the heck is going on, but.
but yeah, it's like at first you don't understand or you don't know, like, is this religion thing real? Like, what's actually happening? Somehow the religious people have all the technology or better technology than the atheist group.
Yeah.
And
you
quickly understand that something's going on, but you don't know what. And then by the second season, you do know, like, there's something untoward going on. And you know that's happening. You just don't know, like, how it's going to play out.
So this is one of those things where it's going to be like 3 seasons long, and in the last episode, it'll all make sense.
Maybe, yeah. And I think this next season will probably be the last. But they're like 45-minute episodes, like 7 or 8 45-minute episodes a season. So
my virgin ears are just violated.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll give you a refund.
Did I tell you about when we were in Vegas, and I was standing next to the Alpine guys, and one of the Alpine guys, and I suck at names, so I'm not going to say his name because I won't get it right.
Yeah.
He goes, we're all talking and shooting the shit, and he goes, man, Dean, he goes, I don't know how you do it. He says, what? He goes, you have a talent that is the most amazing talent ever. And I said, what's that? He goes, the way you cuss. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, like, your ability to like turn that on and off blows my mind. I'm like, he goes, because like you're, like you'll be talking and it'll just be like perfectly normal, and then it's like the wrong people leave and it's like filth and foul, filth and filth,
Yeah.
and but it all makes sense you know, and it's just like it almost kind of like smacks you in the face. You don't realize, like, wait a minute, this just got better. Why? Oh,
Yeah.
the governor's been
Earmuffs.
taken off. You know?
Earmuffs. Earmuffs.
Yeah. And I was like, I just laughed. I thought it was funny. He's like, I've just never met anyone like that before, and I was like, I mean, sorry, it's just, yeah, it's kind of just how it worked out, you know. Yeah, the flow's
so
smooth
smooth.
too. It's practice. It's 100% practice. I'm not gonna lie. I stand in front of a mirror every night and I just try to figure out how I'm gonna sneak in cuss words so no one will be like, wait, did he just? No, he didn't say that.
Yeah, he just said this DSP is bitching.
Yeah, and then exactly. We went out. We were at Natasha's house. I'm sorry, and Casey. That would be the Casey.
Oh, that's the new thing.
So we went to Casey and Natasha's house for dinner.
Oh, okay.
And we had when we were in Vegas. I'm sorry, when we were in Arizona, that's where they live. You want the address? Anyways, and a friend of ours came. A couple friends of ours came. Javier and Junior from Audio Systems out in California. That used to be Anthony's Car Stereo World.
Right.
He doesn't work there anymore, but those guys are still cool. Anthony's still cool too. He's got a new job and all other fun stuff. But like we made friends with them more so than we did Anthony, and so they're like super cool, real nice people. And then this guy Frankie, and Frankie is from New York. All right, he's an Asian from New York that speaks New York, not Asian.
Yeah.
Okay. So you look at him and then he opens his mouth and you're like, wait a minute. Hold on. Do that again. Oh, wow. You know,
right.
But he's like 5'4" and so much like condensed energy. Like this guy is just like vibrating. It's like, you know, and so I knew I had to compete with him that night.
Oh, no.
So I drank a couple cans of sugar because for one, I was falling asleep and I go to Natasha. I said, do you have anything with sugar in it? She's like, I have that new crappy Coca-Cola that everybody hates.
The Starlight crap?
Yes.
Whatever?
And I go, oh, really?
Is it suck, really?
It's yeah. I mean, I don't like, no, it's bad. It's really bad. It's so sugary shitness. It's like.
Someone said it tastes like dirt. I just seen someone on YouTube.
I don't eat dirt.
Yeah,
I don't eat dirt. So I mean, it's like when someone says it tastes like poo, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't eat poo.
Well, listen, if you've ever played any sports, you've probably eaten some sort of.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, I don't eat dirt.
You don't put it on the plate, but you'll eat.
I don't sit there and go.
Yeah.
No, that's bad dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too. That's got a little sweet taste of. That's got a taste of poo in it. So what's yummy?
It
like
tastes
honey.
it tastes like the stars.
Yeah, Anthony's over at Car Audio Warehouse. Yeah, I saw some of his new videos. Yeah, Anthony's a great guy. Don't get me wrong. I like Anthony. Anthony and I is cool. I have no problem with either one of them. They've separated, and we didn't have to separate our friendship with either one of them. So it didn't like break up.
You didn't have to choose a side. Yeah,
we didn't have to choose a side. It worked out great. So
that's always the worst.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't do that anyways. I could care less,
no, me neither.
No, Anthony's fun. I liked Anthony. He's a really good guy, and Junior, his old employers are really good guys too. The two of them just had an issue and it didn't work out, and I don't have to get involved in it, so I'm happy that way.
Exactly.
So it's cool with me. But anyway, so we're all sitting there, and Frankie's Mr. Ball of freaking energy, and I was like, all right, so I'm drinking the shitty Coke and I drank like 2 cans of it because, I mean, I'm like this. Because we just eaten and I'm really tired. And boy, ooh, God, sugar, yeah.
Caffeine Dean made it.
Oh my God. Oh, Caffeine we had fun. Oh yeah, it was bad. I was having so much fun. Oh, it was good. Starlight is Carnival in a can. Dirty Carnival. Cotton candy and caramel corn at the same time, and taking a sip of Coke to wash down. You know what? Cassie's right. That is 100. That is probably the best description of it. I'm kidding you not. Like, she's hit the nail on the head because it does have both of those flavors, and it makes no sense. It does have a really strong cotton candy, but then there's that Coke in there, and it's like,
because Coke's got a caramel taste anyways. Yeah. Even like the Coke Zero that I drink, it's like a caramel flavor. But no, that's 100% what it tastes like. And that's just a polite way of saying it tastes like shit. Luckily, it was a small can, but I drank 2 of them. So who's the fool? Yeah, but Cassie, we got to get her on sometime.
Yes.
She got to be on the side.
Yeah, because she's way smarter than us. So
yeah,
no,
and
there's no question about it.
Probably much funnier. And
probably looks better.
Definitely. I mean, definitely. Although I have been growing out my hair,
Yeah, it is sexy. It is
right.
pretty sexy. I mean, that animal. So Frankie goes to Natasha the next day. He goes, bro, Dean was on fire last night, man. Like that was crazy. That was like crazy Dean last night. Yeah. And she's just laughing. She's like, yeah, because she knows how I am. I've been on the phone enough to where like we've talked for hours before, and it's just like, yeah, she knows. And she's like, he was, yeah. And so she tells me, and she's just laughing. She's like, dude, Frankie's so silly. I was like, whatever. It's good fun. Good fun we had. Moon Knight on the 30th. I still don't know what the hell that's about. I'm not gonna lie.
Me neither. It's very vague.
Yeah.
The artwork looks super dope.
It looks fabulous. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be something.
How you feel about this?
Morbius is coming out. Now that's actually, it's funny you say that, David, because that's exactly what I was just thinking. Was I want to watch Morbius because that was supposed to come out 2 years ago, and I really want to see it. And is that guy now just in every goddamn movie ever? Like,
who is it? Jared Leto?
Yeah, Jared Leto's in everything now because he's got another movie that just came out.
Well, he was the Joker too.
Well, yeah, but no, he's a lot of things, but he's in a movie right now. Like we were watching the trailer for the other day, and Haley was just like, I don't know, like Jared Leto never looks the same in a movie twice. No. It's like he always changes his look, and I was like, well, I mean, he looks like Jesus normally, so I mean,
maybe I kind of like, he's got a band too, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like some of their songs, but
never listened to any of it, or if I have, I don't know.
Yeah. There's a couple really good songs, but outside the catalog's not my favorite.
No. Yeah. Let's talk about the Adam Project.
All right. Do you want to start with Reacher to Adam Project?
All right, Reacher's just awesome. Okay, I don't care. Like, there's nothing else to say that if you haven't watched Reacher, for one, why? And two, if you don't watch that first episode and just get up and go, yeah, hell yeah, America, baby.
Yeah. Well, it does. Like that first episode, when I first watch it, I'm thinking crime procedural. This is what Cassie watches every day of her life. Like, I'm not into this. But then shit starts
you love the guy.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, now he's talking. He's doing things. He's beating the hell out of people.
Yeah. Oh,
that's what I signed up for.
They should just call him the Atomic Elbow, because when you watch his fight scenes, his elbow is like, oh, ow, damn. Like, and I love it when he's when he fights the two South American guys, and he's like, he goes, yeah, they were such and such special forces. Well, how do you know that? Because I didn't kill them in 10 seconds. Because he'd already said that. Because if they weren't, I would have killed them in 10 seconds. And then he's like, and he says it twice, and it's like, and you're just like, oh, well, I mean, he's right. Right. And then the scene where they stop at the mama's barbecue place, and he gets that whole tray of food.
Oh yeah.
And the detective is like, how do you eat all that and have a body like that? And he goes, like this. And he just takes a bite and starts eating. I'm taking these ribs with me,
Exactly.
And oh yeah.
Well, I like when he's in there in the bar with the dude, and the dude's like, yeah, I think you ought to leave. He's like, you're a boxer, huh? Yeah, Golden Gloves. He just beats the shit out of him in 10 seconds.
Beat the shit out of him. And then walks back in and get the gloves from the sink. And everyone's just kind of like, yeah, he's fine. Whatever you want. But all right. So this is the cool thing about Reacher, is that when he's walking down the street, did you notice how people kind of walk around him?
Yeah.
And they're staring at him. That was in the book. That was the thing in the book. Like, he is this big foreboding that you just look at and go, damn, you grew up on Wheaties and whole milk, Yeah. But Tom Cruise should have never played him, because there is nothing about Tom Cruise that will put the fear in you. It's like,
Tom Cruise is not that kind of badass. Tom Cruise
can walk in there like, hey man, I'm Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's like Mission Impossible badass. Not
it's like, damn, it's Tom Cruise. Look at that guy. Look, he is short. Oh, He's cute. He like fit in my pocket, you know. But you
Yeah.
know, there's just nothing about him that just makes. Ooh, it's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why I don't read books. I just go by what the movies say.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't have to read that book either. I just
Yeah.
everyone that saw it that because I read a lot. I read a lot of books previously in
Yeah.
another life before I became a YouTuber, and I had time. I would read books. And there's all this over here that you can't see is just
Yeah.
books, and so people, you know, fellow bookers would go, "Have you read the Reacher stuff yet? No. Oh,
Yeah.
do you see where Tom Cruise is going to play him? No. Oh, it's going to be terrible. Why? Well, because Reacher's like this 6-foot giant monster of a man, and Tom Cruise is a little pretty boy." And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. And I watched. I liked the Reacher one. I liked it. I
Right.
liked the movies. I thought they were good. Like, because I didn't know anything about it, but now watching this, going, oh, those movies sucked. like, like they were so bad. Like,
I'll tell you the one that I tried to read, A Tale of Fire and Ice.
oh no, oh
That
no.
book sucks. Like I don't even know how it got popular. It is so dense. The show to me is 20 times better than the books.
Well, there he says it. The books ruin movies. You heard it here first. That's not true. That's not true. I mean, I tell you, all right. I'm going to tell you the best example of book to movie and movie to book is Harry Potter. Okay.
Yeah.
Like there are things that if you read in the book, for one, it does a little bit better explanation, and or there are more features, but you won't hear anyone complaining about either one of them because they're
Right.
both really good and they do follow the main plot points very, very well.
And that's because whatever her name is, I can't think of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But J.K. Rowling. Yeah, she was very involved in both.
Yeah. And so they did a fabulous job of those. And that shows that how popular it is, both movies and the books. Because you know, and it became like if you read the books and saw the movie, it was like because it followed the book so well that the parts that weren't in the movie were like almost became extended scenes.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, you know, the characters, you know what they look like, you know, all the stuff about it. So it's like,
and I'd rather watch the movie first than read the book because if I read the book, I have an idea of what I think the people look like. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to make the two match up, you know. But if I see the movie and I go back and read, I think of those characters as the movie characters.
I can't remember which order I did it in. I think I saw the first movie and then went and read the book. Or if I don't remember how I did it though. I might have read the book first.
Right.
It's weird, but either way, that was definitely the best Harry Potter. I wish they made the movies like the books. Oh, Bobby, come on, man. Movies ruin books. Sometimes they do. I think that happens more so than anything.
Yeah. So,
yes. All right, back to the Adam Project.
The Adam Project.
Because we pretty much decided that if you don't watch Reacher, you know, you're
you should definitely watch it. Listen, the final word on Reacher is my wife who loves crime dramas, stuff like this. She watches all this stuff like that. It has something for her to like. And then also you get to see Reacher smash people's faces out. So there's something for everybody.
Okay. Adam Project.
The Adam Project.
Go.
There's a effing lightsaber in the Adam Project. He's got a freaking
Is that a lightsaber? Not a lightsaber. Yeah. Dude, that's a lightsaber.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude. When I seen it, I was like, yes. Like, yes. When he first bust that out, I was like, that's badass. Yeah. That is badass.
Is that a lightsaber? No, it's not a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lightsaber.
Looks like a lightsaber.
So, all right. So, give me your breakdown, man. Give me your breakdown.
All right. So, Ryan Reynolds goes back to the past to team up with young Ryan Reynolds to save the future that his dad helped start. His dead dad helped start.
Okay.
And there's a lot of lightsabers. There's some badassery. And pretty much it.
A lot of Ryan Reynolds.
A lot of Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's the bad people. There's
the bad
superhero landing. Oh, I know.
That was
right?
dope.
That was pretty dope. Yeah. Yeah, and the nice thing was I feel like they called out as much like they didn't underplay it. Like they just let it be. Like I
yes, it's like this. You know what we're doing.
Yeah,
this is what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. The kid nailed Ryan Reynolds' personality. It's so impressive. Loved it. Oh yeah. I mean, like the kid did great. Like the young Ryan Reynolds character was.
Yeah, he was a little asshole, which is perfect.
Yeah, he you could totally see the two of them, one turning into the other for sure. And I like the little bully scene.
Oh,
where he's
dude,
like, all right, go. You gotta go beat it. This is the moment. You gotta go beat his ass. You're gonna beat his ass, and he gets his ass beat. He's, so he's got to walk up to the kid and just like, put the fear of God into him.
There's so many good scenes. Like when he's looking at him and he's like, "What are you looking at me for?" He's like, "So, like, when did the muscles happen?"
Yeah.
Like, he's like, the world's gonna end, and you're talking to me about if you got laid in college or not.
Did I? Yeah, it was, dude. It was just one of those movies that, like, so I don't know if you ever watched Two Guys and a Girl, the original TV show from Ryan Reynolds back in the day. The first episode was called Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Shop.
I don't think I've seen it now.
And then it turned into Two Guys and a Girl, and that was the TV show that Ryan Reynolds started on. It was basically before Ryan Reynolds got jacked. He was just a skinny dude, and it was the start of this quick-witted banter that became all the characters in Ryan Reynolds. Like that's where he developed that Ryan Reynolds signature style of acting. It was a really good show. I don't know, probably did like 4 or 5 seasons, maybe less. Who knows? But what was cool about it is a half-hour sitcom, so they got to do a lot of fun stuff. But I feel like now everything Ryan Reynolds does is way too. But this movie was almost like, Netflix said, "Hey, listen, all right, 6 Underground, we get it. Sorry." Why don't we let you have some fun with this one? All right, what do you think? We'll still do the big scenes and like the super time collider scene that they built was like, wow, that's a lot of green screen work y'all did there. Like, way to go, man. That's pretty dope. The planes look pretty neat too. But yes, they definitely had fun with this one.
Yeah, it's like, they're like, you know what we're doing. This is what we're doing. It's a lightsaber.
And it's funny too, because like I feel like the sets were small. Like they had like the home set, the scene, and like there was a lot shot there at that little backyard home scene. But then they sprinkled in those other areas that made it seem like a much bigger movie. But it really wasn't. I mean, it was a really compact story of.
There's like 4, if you include the cab of the spaceship, like 4 or 5 sets maybe total.
Yeah, and it was like, it was kind of funny. Because it's like we have the small set where 80% of the movie is going to happen,
right?
And then we have like a couple big outdoor scenes, and then some green screen work, and then the cockpit, and that's it.
How did you feel about the de-aging of the chick?
Oh,
that was kind of weird, right? Like it wasn't like they didn't have the money to like do the good kind.
Yeah, but I don't think it really mattered though, because like I wasn't looking at. Honestly, I didn't really look at her because I was just like, she's the evil person, so you're just like, yeah, she's gonna be.
It to me, it just looked like one of the bad Snapchat filter that people use.
Yeah.
And I was like, But that was not really the only complaint I had with that.
Well, somebody in the comment here is Picard season 2 was up, and so I watched the first episode of that, and if you're a Star Trek fan, which I know Scott is, Q comes back, and they de-aged Q to his older self
But the
it was
original
like,
guy's playing it?
oh yeah, the original Q was
Okay.
playing it, but he was young. They pulled back the original. They pulled him back to like circa episode 1 of Star Trek, and then he goes, "Oh, you've gotten old. Well, let me catch up." And he snaps his fingers, and then it's the original guy, and you're like, "Oh, that was perfect."
Yeah,
It was perfect. Like they had to pay literally for like 2 lines of de-aging shit, and then snapped his fingers, and it's like, no more. And you're like, yeah. All right, high fives to whoever thought that one up. That was freaking genius. Let me catch up. Hey, all right. Well, that just saved us $1 million. You know?
What's that on? What is Picard on?
Picard is
Paramount
on,
Plus or something like that.
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
I think I have that.
Okay, not to change tracks, but we can do that because that's the name of the show. If you're a Star Trek fan, Next Generation, and you didn't watch Picard season 1, it is the best Star Trek. Like, look back at the show that it gave you. They gave you everything you wanted to go back and visit that world that you were just like. Because I was a big Star Trek Next Generation fan. Like, I love that show. I watched all of them. I bought the toys. I enjoyed that show a lot.
Yeah.
Not enough to where I'd buy a uniform or anything like that. I just enjoyed the show. And when they made Picard, I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And so we got Paramount Plus, and I sat there last year and I watched it. And I was just like, damn, that made me feel so good. You know, because everybody that needed to be in it was in it. And it was just like, yeah, man.
Next Generation is probably the only Star Wars I actually watched.
Star Trek.
Star Trek that I watched. And I mainly watched it just because it was on after school.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, you just got roped into it. It was sci-fi. I mean, we're nerds. We like spaceships, laser guns, aliens, you know, weird.
But here's where I'm going to get people. I actually like the new Star Trek movies, the first 2.
Oh yeah,
where they redone them. I like those better than the old ones that people like.
I have no complaints. Those were totally cool. I watched them Deep Space Nine. I wasn't as big a Deep Space Nine guy. As,
I hardly watched any of that.
Yeah, it was like, all right, cool. I mean, I love Avery Brooks because he was a man named Hawk. But no, watching Picard, like if you ever get the opportunity to, I think it's like 6 or 8 episodes. If you ever get the chance to watch it, man, they did a freaking fabulous job with it. And you're just like, man, you know, it brought back that young feeling of watching those shows and just like being able to revisit that time again was really cool. It was just really, it was really like every now and then you watch a movie and you just get done and you're like, man, that feels kind of cool. Like, yeah, man, I want to go, like, I don't know, sit in the sunshine or something because I just feel happy, you know?
Yeah.
And that was the TV. Yeah, it was weird. It was like, man, I just feel good now. Hey, Picard's still alive and doing cool shit. High fives, everyone.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't know what I'm talking about? Well, fuck all you.
Exactly. Everything's coming back. It's like the Star Wars everything.
Yeah. And don't even give me.
It's getting worse, and the Marvel's like getting too much, and it's like, I don't know. I'm ready for something new.
So, Adam Project.
Yeah.
We're at dinner, and Haley drops this bomb on me and says, "I don't like science fiction, Dad." I go, "What?"
She doesn't?
No, I'm not a science fiction fan. I go, "What are you talking about? You watch tons of science." No, I'm not a fan. I go, "Okay, like I understand you like a lot of reality stuff, but like you watch a lot of science. I don't watch. No, I don't really like it." I'm like, "You're crazy." So I get home and I say, "Hey, we're gonna watch the Adam Project. You want to watch it?" I said, "You don't want to watch it, right? Because it's science fiction."
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch it. It's got Ryan Reynolds. I said, "But it's science fiction." It's not science fiction, Dad. There's starships and ray guns, and that's science fiction. No, it's drama. It's like science fiction drama. And I'm like, wow, we're in a subcategory of this out, huh? So like if there's space travel, then like that's no. But if there's like Earth and kind of quasi time traveling, but not like traveling through not the universe, but really just the atmosphere, then that's not really science. you're hurting my head. So we got done watching the movie. Naturally, like the smart ass dad that I am, I say, wow, that non-science fiction movie, though very science fiction-ish, was really good, right? She's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
listen, I have a feeling that
she's delusional.
she's such a good kid that this is the only way she can roll. Like, Dad loves science fiction, so here's how I'm gonna rebel. I don't like science fiction, but
No, she just walks up and punches you as she's walking by. It's
oh well,
yeah.
that sounds exactly like Bailey.
Oh yeah, she punches me the other day. And I'm like, what'd you do that for? She goes, oh, you never just want to walk up and punch somebody? And I go
all the time. But I go,
yeah, but I go to jail, and
Yeah.
you would be hurt. I'd be in trouble for like child abuse and shit.
Yeah.
I also want to drown people in the tub, but I'm not doing that.
Right.
She's like, what? What are you talking? I'm like, nothing.
Nothing. Didn't say anything. Move along.
You sleep sound. You're a pretty sound sleeper, by the way. You know that, right? Like, you don't hear a lot of noises and stuff in your room at nighttime.
Yeah. I've had to pillow over your head 26 times, and you don't even know it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, that's so Mr. What is it, Mr. Brooks?
Mr. Brooks, it is Mr. Brooks.
Oh god, that movie was so freaky. All right, what else you got from the Adam Project?
The Adam Project.
This is why Sidejag is called Sidejag.
Yeah, like the Adam Project. I think if you broke it down, and you're like, okay, I got a problem with this. The time travel stuff doesn't jive, But
No.
it's not about that. It's just a fun movie. There's a freaking lightsaber in it that's not a lightsaber.
It's not a lightsaber.
And they're doing everything. It's like, what we're doing. Like this, this is what we're doing here.
Think it seemed like the only person that was taking the movie serious was what's his name, Mark, whatever, the guy that plays the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo.
Right.
It feels like he was the only guy in the whole movie that was like, listen, we need to take this serious.
He's the perfect dude. He's kind of like perfect dude to play. He's the perfect dude to be the serious. Like, oh man, this is serious, guys. Like, don't tell me.
Yeah, and he's like, I like the scene where they're out and he's drinking the beer, and the kid's trying to take. He's like, you can't have a sip.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't have any, because the kid's just trying to grab the beer, and he's like, no. Come on. I mean, think about how dick that is, though. I mean, you won't even let yourself drink a beer. Like, you're dadding up on yourself. No, you're too young to drink a beer. I'm literally you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you could drink this beer now and totally screw me up. It's like you screwed me up enough already, just being you. It took me years of therapy to get through all of this to where I am now.
Yeah.
You're an asshole. It's like,
but it turns out he lost the kid inside of himself the whole time. And
yes.
The kid was he was the true hero.
Oh, the kid was 100% the true hero. But I mean, I feel that's okay. Let's be honest. When we look at the whiteboard and they're throwing the darts at the whiteboard, it's like kid is the actual hero. I mean, that's
exactly.
Like, that's a genre of movie. Like, somehow the young kid that has no life experience is the one that saves the day because he's had no life experience.
Right.
So he's had nothing to jade him and turn him against himself. So how many zip ties do you rate it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Dean's zip tie scale is way off kilter.
Yeah. I buy him by the thousands. All movies have all the feels.
Yeah.
The movie has all the feels. No, it was good. It definitely did. That scene at the end where they're playing catch.
Yeah.
Like, you knew what was going to happen.
And they're just going to dip. They're just going to dip.
Yeah. There was not the only scene that you were just kind of like, when is it going to happen? Was when they're in the time collider.
Yeah.
And the the two women were there, and they were, give me this. Yeah. And you're like, this is the moment. This is the moment the bad thing happens.
Who plays his wife in that? What's her name? She's been in a few things.
I have no idea.
She's a badass though. It was when she comes in to save day. That was a cool scene. And then the emotional. Part,
I feel like this was definitely one of her easier movies to play.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on.
Scott says he hadn't watched the movie yet, but it made his girlfriend cry.
I could see that.
Yeah, definitely.
I could definitely see that. Oh, Jennifer Gardner. Duh. Yeah, it was
No,
Jennifer Gardner.
That's the mom.
Oh, the oh yeah. That was Zoe Zandela.
Is it? Was that really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yep.
yeah, she did.
Laura.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she was a badass in that.
Yes, she was. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was thinking. Yeah. Well, because it was like Jennifer Gardner, like the one movie Jennifer Gardner doesn't have to play a badass in. You know,
Yeah,
it's like let's be honest, Jennifer Gardner and Ryan Reynolds in a movie together, like she was Peppermint. I mean,
yeah,
like that would make a cool movie where the two of them are
yeah.
just kicking ass and taking names.
Was she in Daredevil? Was she in Ben Affleck Daredevil?
Yes, she was.
What
She
was
was
her
Elektra.
character?
Elektra.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great! My bullet hole's farting.
Oh, that was so awesome.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Thank you,
Yeah.
William. Oh my God. That was the best. Yeah, because he was shot. Oh, yes. Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean, Ryan Reynolds was definitely, yeah. I mean, it was a Ryan Reynolds movie. It was
Yeah.
100% like, you saw Free Guy, right?
Yeah, forgot. We talked about that last week.
Did we talk about that last week at all?
Yeah,
I
Free
don't
Guy was
remember.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
this is like,
Listen, we've come a long way because I want to say that 600 Grounds probably like one of my least favorite movies we've ever watched a review on this.
yeah.
So, like, we've come a long way.
But I feel like that's why they had to give him this.
Yeah.
And like really not make it suck. It's like, okay, listen, Ryan, we know he really screwed you up on the 600 ground thing. So here's what we're going to pitch. We're going to get a kid that's going to play a young you. So we need him to hang out with you for like 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a time travel movie. And he's probably going, we're going to do a what?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it's a different.
There's no rules. There's no time travel rules.
We're not going to stick close to that. That's really not the point of the movie. You're going to have daddy issues. And your young you is going to be an asshole and have mommy and daddy issues. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah,
yeah, that's
but
my
you're going to have a hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
You feeling it? And we're going to have Jennifer Gardner do absolutely nothing in this movie other than cry and maybe hit on you in a bar.
Yeah, that could have got weird. That could have got weird. I was like, oh, we're doing the Back to the Future thing here.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, totally. But yes. Because and then when she chased him out of the bar, and it was like, he's gonna be gone.
Yeah, he's gone, definitely.
Yeah,
but this, like, if I went to the movie theater and seen this, wouldn't be upset at all. Sometimes Netflix movies, it's like, well, it's okay because it's on Netflix. But if I went to the movies, I probably wouldn't have liked it. This one, I think this could have sufficed in the movies.
Oh yeah, she was Gamora.
Yeah, Gamora. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But Losers was a good movie too. Yeah, but no, I enjoyed it. This was definitely like, if you haven't watched this movie, take the 2 hours of your life, sit down, watch it with the fam. It was fun. It was a good hearted movie. Nah, it was cool. And then watch Reacher over and over again.
Reacher. Yeah.
Watch
Reacher.
Yeah.
What else? What's coming up on the horizon?
Dude,
there's another Star Wars thing out. I haven't even looked at
Obi-Wan Kenobi or Kenobi or whatever.
Is it out yet?
No, I don't think so.
Does it look good? I haven't even watched previews.
No, it doesn't. I've given up on, like, Star Wars is breaking my heart over and over again. Yeah. So, I'm crying inside. It's like, just ruined my childhood. And
they eased up on the Marvel stuff, which Marvel's not so close to heart for me.
No, Marvel's just entertainment for me. I could care less. I don't have a vested interest in Marvel. You don't see Superman, or I'm sorry, you don't see Iron Man anywhere behind me, or Daredevil. Oh, there is a Daredevil. Actually, I do have a stack. I was a big Daredevil fan before this whole thing, and it was really. So now it's like, I still like him, but it's still like, oh God, here we go. All right, well, now it's the masses.
I have a feeling he's coming back. He's going to do something. He may get his own movie.
Daredevil?
Yeah.
Oh no, they'll get a movie. It's got to be a movie. They ain't putting that on Disney Plus. You kidding me?
Yeah.
No, because it's got to be rated R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I wonder if they're going to bring all his characters in too, like Foggy, and then the girl, the secretary, and
Yeah, so he's it'll definitely be rated R. So we got nothing to worry about there. Because they've already committed to the fact that it's like some of these aren't going to be for kids. You know,
Right, exactly.
they can't.
Kids don't have no goddamn money to spend on it. So.
No, it's like, come on, give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am looking to the next Guardians of the Galaxy. That'll be cool.
Me too,
Yeah.
but having, what's his name that's doing that? He was the one that done the Suicide Squad 2. Same director.
Yeah, and there's always a producer
I'm nervous.
that's there to screw things up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Suicide sucked, but Peacemaker, it's not great, but it's not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
It was I didn't think I would like it as much as I did because I thought for sure I was just gonna be like, this.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, John Cena can't act to save his ass. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's proportionally weird to look at. No offense, John. You just are. Okay. But he was great in this. It was like, dude, they could not have found a better guy to play this role. It was like, literally, this was written for you, bro. You have to do this. I don't know, man.
You know who could play it? Ryan Reynolds is the dude.
He couldn't do it. Ryan Reynolds could not have done
as the dude. The
Are
dude
we talking
from Free
like
Guy.
The
dude from Free Guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's he does something. He's like, catchphrase.
Yeah.
Insert catchphrase here.
Wonder Woman Part 2 of Dune is coming out. I think it's like 2023 or 2024. Because you got to remember, we got the early HBO release on that. And now it's just finally coming out on VHS. I mean, it seems like a lifetime ago, but there are people that's a new movie to watch right now. You know, we found out it sucked a long time ago. You know, So
it's, I don't know. I still kind of like Dune a little bit, but it's not.
You want to know when Dune will be good? You want to know when I'll be like, dude, you need to watch Dune when there's 3 movies out and the scene and it's over, and it's like you can sit and watch the whole thing and have it all make sense. Then
it's
Dune
gonna
will be
like
good.
the Snyder cut. We're gonna have to watch it in the breaks and
you have to watch the whole damn thing because right now it's like, and it's worse than when I cut movies off. I mean, I'm known for dropping some like click. Oh, what the? Really? He just ended right there. You walk out of the room. And it's Friday too. It means I'm not getting another one until Wednesday. I know he's gonna do that dumb amp review. Oh, it's gonna be Thursday. I gotta wait a whole freaking week until I see. Oh my god!
Or 30 days if you travel.
If I travel, yes. Or 30 days if I have to travel. But like Dune, it's like, dude, they just like, by the way, plot point over, and you're like, what? I'm gonna have to wait 2 years now.
That was like,
suck it.
Yeah, that really, they left us hanging there.
They that is in the wind.
Yeah, it's like you got that. You just had like the perfect slice of pizza, right?
Yeah,
you got it right, and you're about to bite it, and then boom, it's gone, disappears.
Yeah. It shouldn't have been a movie. It should have just been a TV series.
Yeah,
because I had no problem where they ended it. If we would have had some story before it, that would have been cool. So if we would have had like I said, if we would have had 8-part movie or 8-part miniseries, season 1, do a 3 season mini thing like they do. I mean, that would have been awesome. It would have been great. Yeah. Like we know that works. And makes a ton of money. So
they done that with Raised by Wolves. I would have rather have the Raised by Wolves thing, a movie, like Dune the series, and
not everything needs the long form. No. Well, what is it? What's the one with Harvey Keitel, or not Harvey? With Superman in it? Geralt of Rivera.
Oh yeah. Witcher.
Witcher. That's awesome. Witcher's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, Witcher's awesome.
Like you watched all of season 1 and you were lost and you were confused, and it's like season 2. I almost feel like season 2 was like, oh, you know what? We're gonna make it easy on you. We're just gonna tell a linear story that everyone can follow along with.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, and I think season 3 should just weave back out. Go the other direction. and just like start falling. And it's like, I think that would be cool. I know they're not going to do it, but I really think that would be cool just to like screw with everybody's head. But like, he's like, dude, I'll make this series as long as you guys want me to.
Yeah.
Like, we can keep going. We don't have to make it. We can go full on Game of Thrones here if we need to do that. And it's like,
yeah, he's not in enough stuff. He's actually he's a true nerd, and he's like really into this stuff.
Yeah.
He's great.
Edge of Tomorrow 2 should be some point. Really, they're gonna make a second one of those? I thought we were there
about the first one. Yeah.
So the original. So in America, we called it Live Die
Repeat, right?
And then they changed it to the Edge of Tomorrow because that was that. And I've watched it so many times now, I kind of like it.
Yeah,
because it's like it's always on when I'm editing. It seems like it's like it's The Accountant or Edge of Tomorrow, and I love The Accountant too.
Yeah, The Accountant's
dude,
good.
I will. It's like Accountant is my kryptonite.
Yeah.
The Accountant's on.
Did you ever watch The Batman?
Which one?
The new one, Robert Pattinson.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
That once that's a renter, then I'll do it.
Yeah, I can't believe that's not a rental yet.
I don't know. I haven't checked this week. I haven't had time.
Yeah.
What's Cassie saying? You have to watch Witcher twice to really understand it and jump. Oh yeah, no, I've watched season 1 like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I've watched. I haven't made it all the way through season 2 a second time yet, but no, I totally watched season 1 a couple times. And then I had to explain it to everybody. Listen, you're gonna love it, but here's the secret: it's not in order. And they're like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not in order. It's all different. It's all, and they're like, "Oh," and so like Fernando, he watched it and he was like, "Dude, this is so awesome." But I don't think he's watched the second season. I don't think he's.
Like, you see the Hunchback chick? The Hunchback? Yeah, she's gonna be super hot. Just wait.
Yennefer. Yeah, see, it's funny. So like, I'm on iTunes, where to see where all the new movies are, and it's like Dune. Dune is up here. It's like Dune's over. Spider-Man. Yeah, I've seen that one. The Godfather 50th anniversary. Why? Yeah, Dune is $10. Ooh, if you haven't seen it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there's
get your money's worth. 3
and
hours.
The 355. So the 355 you can watch on like Hulu now or one of those. So that's
it's on Paramount Plus or something, I think.
Yeah. So yeah. And there's literally nothing. I mean, it's like Nightmare Alley is another one that like you can watch on one of those things. I was like, yeah, that looks stupid.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just there's nothing like Blacklight from with freaking Liam Neeson. I mean,
yeah. The one I would like to see is Uncharted, like Franco's saying. I haven't watched that yet. That's
what is Uncharted?
The video game movie. What's his name? Tom Holland plays it.
Oh, is that with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah. I think he's played Sully in there. I played the video game.
It's Uncharted one. With Yeah, that's still on pre-order.
Yeah. But I forgot to mention this on Reverse Polarity, but I'm requesting next Thursday off. That's actually my birthday.
No, that's perfectly fine. Actually, that works good. No, yes, you should. Oh, you should. Man, I really want you to have your birthday off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the main reason is because mine and Kyle's birthday is the same week. He's 28 on 31st. So that's the day he's off work. So that's the day we can go have dinner.
It's funny because the girls are gone next week because they're doing a Disney run, and I have to work because I'm taking all this time off later next month. So we have to film a video in the install bay with Haley's car for Focal.
Yeah.
And so we were going to start it Wednesday, but Wednesday we're doing the special show with, Brian and Mark from Cardio Fab. And so I was like, all right, well, maybe we'll do it Friday. I'll just bring the car to work all week and we'll figure it out. So if you're going to do that, if you need Thursday off, which is just a shame, I guess I can work Thursday night.
There you go.
So this actually works out perfect for me. So I'm not disappointed. Perfect. I know you guys are, and we should all be boo-booing at Hi-Fi and be like, oh man, you're totally screwing us on this. But no, that's cool. That works out. What movie do we want to watch though in 2 weeks?
I don't care.
I don't either. I don't have
Yeah.
any idea. Like I haven't even looked at like.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't even know what TV shows I'm going to be watching. I'm going to finish Reacher
Okay.
and something. I'd also like to see Jackass Forever, but it's like it's a movie theater only. I don't want to see it in a movie theater.
So Baba, sorry,
Baba?
Baba is the only one that has said that I personally know that has said it was funny.
Really?
Everyone else that I know that I've talked to about it were like,
Oh wow! Did they like the old one so?
Yes, and they totally did
wow.
not like this one. They were like,
Wow.
this was really, really not what I signed up for. Day live from the install on Thursday night on Haley's truck. Probably not.
Yeah. You actually got to get something done.
We got to get shit done. Talking is hard. Like today was funny. We wanted to go on Instagram because we didn't go yesterday and we needed to get some stuff done. But we had to finish this truck we were working on. So every now and then what'll happen is Fernando will be done with everything he needs to do. So I'll be all right. Well, here you film. You do me. And so I was able to finish my part and get it moving along, which was nice. And then we had a lot of interesting topics to talk about, so that was always fun. But all right, so I tell you what, why don't we do this? Why don't we not decide on a movie yet? We'll figure it out this weekend, and then we'll post it on like a pop-up on the channel. Okay. So we'll just do it later in the week. We'll figure out what it is we want to watch. But yes, if you haven't watched Reacher, definitely finish watching Reacher. Maybe I'll watch some Raised by Wolves. Yeah. I don't know. There's got to be a movie worth watching. I'll find out this weekend because Dean's new great. That's the other thing I got to do is I got to figure out how I'm going to use my phone in Austria. I don't. There's a lot of unknowns that I haven't. Yeah. I haven't.
I'm going to have to figure that out myself for the cruise we're going to go on in June.
Where are you going?
We're going to Cozumel and Yucatan, which I heard.
I don't think that's a problem because I mean, I don't think that's. I think you're okay because I've talked to the girls while they're on the boat.
Well, see, Cassie's looking into it, and she said when we get off, when we're in Mexico, we're fine. Yeah. On the boat is where the danger area is if you use your phone. So we paid for the Wi-Fi plan. We're on the Wi-Fi plan for the boat. So.
Oh, then you're good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do reverse polarity for the ship.
I think we've already talked about Spider-Man No Way From Home.
Yeah.
I don't know if we did a show on it, but I know we've talked about it. So
yeah,
we might have to watch that again just because Haley fell asleep watching it in the theater.
Dude, I listen. I would love to do another one and have Haley on to talk about it.
All right. Well, let me see what.
At some point.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Yeah. We got to get Cassie on. Yeah, so I can call her Casey throughout the whole show.
Right. Yeah. Good cop, bad cop. Or you just call her proper name, and I'll call her Casey the whole time.
Either way, we'll figure it out. All right, guys. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us. This has been fun. We hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for playing along, by the way. You guys are a great group, and we really appreciate the comments, and really it makes it much more fun when you guys play along. So thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. You guys go forth and have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks because somebody has to celebrate a birthday. Ooh.
Yeah, and do a stupid install stereo. Who cares about stereos anymore?
Not me. I don't. I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
This guy runs stock audio in his Camaro.
It's a Mustang, and yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.